Hey, what's going on? I'm Devin,
I'm Jeff.
and we are Basic Bros Reaction. Hey, what is going on? It is Basic Bros Reactions here, and today we are excited because we're going to be checking out something that's going to be new for you and something that we might continue to do. So we're just going to be doing a little teaser, getting a little taste of it. And so we're going to be doing a reaction to a dance performance from World Street Woman Fighter. And so this is a competition series. It's based from Street Woman Fighter, and this is their third season. So the first season they just had all Korean groups, and then the second season they added a few international groups, and now this one they have six teams competing, representing countries from around the world. And
This is Royal Family.
This is the Royal Family. You got to it first before we can.
I was ready.
Yeah, I know you were already ready for this, but like I said, this is kind of similar to World of Dance.
Yeah.
Or America's Best
catching.
Dance Crew.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
So yeah, so I thought it would be really cool to check out the Royal Family,
I'm so
just
excited.
because
I'm
they're
so excited.
really well known, obviously, and so we're gonna get the expert opinion from you about this because you are a dance expert, along with myself. But I guess you're a little bit more qualified than me, just a tiny bit more. But I mean, I guess owning a dance studio and teaching
put me
choreography all over the Midwest, just a little bit.
Maybe a
but
little bit.
Just a little bit. We know who the true talent here is. But yeah, so excited for you to check them out.
I'm also excited. Quit your jibber jabber.
All right, well, we will. And so for this one, they are going to be doing missions. And so for this first one, they're doing kind of like choreography to a K-pop song.
Yeah, okay.
So they're going to be doing the choreography to aespa. And so with this one, each crew basically battles another crew doing like the same kind
Choreo?
No, it's
Or
the
same song?
and they choreograph it themselves. So
Right.
if this is something you guys enjoy, make sure and hit that like button and put it down in the comments, and we'll continue to react to this series. So, I mean, the future of this series is in your hands, at least on this channel. So,
Not ours.
no, unless you might be like, I'm only gonna react if we do the dance stuff. I mean,
Do I have that much power?
You don't, but I would listen to it a little bit though.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll get into this in 3, 2, 1.
Mnet World of Street Woman Fighter, World of K-pop Mission,
I
Team
love the intro.
Australia AG Squad vs Team New Zealand Royal Family. 더 뛰어난 월드 크루에게 투표해주세요.
I'm so pumped.
So this isn't like Paris in Charge, it's like the new generation.
Okay.
Like the throwback with the pink wigs.
Okay. They're nasty. I love it.
You remember this song? We did a reaction to it.
maybe.
Dance practice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I do. Whiplash. Okay, I have questions. Okay, so who are those dancers? Like, where'd they come from? Is that royal family?
Yeah.
And they choreographed it as a whole together?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And the royal family is way bigger than that.
Yeah.
So are they only allowed to like put
They only
a
have
certain amount?
Yeah.
Is it just them every single time?
For the most part, unless they have like a mega crew mission or something like that, where
Interesting.
or they've had missions in the past where they would have like would invite the males from like their crew or whatever.
So they're allowed to bring on more people
For missions, if that's like what the
for
mission.
mission.
Yeah, because
I need to
every week is like
investigate.
a different mission. So this was like the K-pop mission. So this is like they did like they were competing with, and then sometimes like original songs. Sometimes it's just
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I liked it. All right. I'm interested to see more about this show. I would enjoy this show.
huh.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad that it's not a bigger group though, because bigger groups, I'm just a big fan of large groups. And when you watch the royal family do anything else, it's like a lot of people,
Well,
you
other
know,
people, yeah.
and it just visuals are just so much better in large groups. I mean, they're more difficult to choreograph because there's more bodies, but I feel like they look cooler. So yeah, and I just
So what I feel like with this crew is they're always so dynamic and they're always going to just perform like
And be
that's
full out.
like everybody, because that's what makes to me the crew like very unique, is that like I feel like even though there's always been like their stars or whatever who kind of get front and center, I always felt like as a crew they all danced with the same energy, and the energy was
They
always
do.
so high.
they do.
And so it was really cool, even in the smaller group, even though like it didn't have quite the same as some.
Do you
of the
understand what I'm
yeah,
saying with
yeah,
that?
yeah. But they were still like all like really like all super talented, and it's
Oh, yeah.
and they always.
You know what I
with them-
didn't like though?
What?
The random aerial.
Well, it's a competition show, and so
Yeah,
you
I
have
know,
to.
but
you
that's so,
know
like,
from,
high
but
school
you know-
competition.
but you know from competing and even like watching, so you think you can
know.
dance and stuff like that. Like you have to have
I
those
felt like it was
flashy. You got to have those flashy things to get the general people, because who
The
are-
general people.
Yeah, the people who aren't as
Yeah.
dance inclined as us, as you know, pretty much experts. You know,
I
'cause-
just didn't see that coming from him, you know? I was like, huh, that reminds me of like what I do for a living as far as my choreography for
And see,
Kids.
I see it from watching previous straight woman fighters. I see, like, I know that when you go and you look, and like I said, when you look, watch, so you think you can dance and stuff like that, when people do the super cool tricks, or they kick the leg really high, or they hold it or whatever, people are super impressed, even though that might not be technically that hard, or that like, you know,
Yeah, no.
really bring much to the overall
I'm looking at it
vision,
as
but-
from a choreography aspect. Because, yeah, throwing an aerial somewhere, but she ran off to the corner and did an aerial, and I was like, why? for a group that's, you know, that choreographs so well, that was strange to me. I don't know why I care so much. I think it's because I'm in dance competition season, and that's what
So
I'm
you're
seeing, and
just
I'm like,
you're just so annoyed with aerials. No more aerials.
well, they gotta get. They're getting. It's not that they're getting old. It's just they're being thrown into choreography where they're not.
It's just,
needed.
you know, that could be a bigger conversation about like tricks just being thrown in for
Tricks in general and dancing.
Like, you know, is it dance or are we doing like a gymnastics performance, you know? Or,
Yeah, that's a huge debate right now.
but that's
in the
not,
dance
that's
world.
one that maybe we can just have in future videos if we continue with this series. But like I
Yeah.
said, they have like some really, they have they have crews from the US, they have
All over.
Korean crew. They have 2 crews from Japan and
New Zealand,
and what's the other one that's right next to New Zealand?
Africa.
No. Oh my gosh.
I'm kidding.
Are you though?
Yeah. I don't know. I just said something.
Okay. But yeah, so I would be very intrigued. I would almost like want to. We'll see. We'll see how this video does, and if you guys like it, because I would want to see. Because like I
I'm not
said,
sure that-
there's another group from Japan that does the same mix, but they get to put their own choreography
See, I'd like
to
to.
it.
I
and so you
think we
can
have
see.
to do both. We have to do both in an episode.
Okay, well, if we continue with it, we'll.
And then
watch
we
it,
judge
and,
'em.
and then yeah, well, that's what we've done in the past.
Yeah.
So
You let
Okay.
us know in the
You let us
comments
know.
what
Okay.
would you like us to do
yeah,
to
but
make this a successful
video and series.
series.
and,
There's the word series.
and to make Renee happy, you know, because
Yeah.
that's all that.
Because
we're
this
here
is all
for.
about me
It
now.
really is, you know.
If it's dance, it's all about me. Because you do stuff.
I do stuff really well. I do things.
I do things.
I do things.
Yeah. You do things, all right.
So let us know what you guys thought about it. And don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified whenever we are dropping reactions. We are Basic Bros Reactions.